Well, hey, this is Rose RCG Creations. How you doing? I'm just checking to make sure that the recording's on. Today I have a little mini craft haul from Jen Evers at Quality Crafts. Here's my little envelope. And I already have a bunch of stuff on the table. And I've got some samples of some of the products. It was taking too long to do everything, so I'm just going to show you what I do already have here. And let's get started. First I'm going to show you what's in the bag. And these are for shaker pieces. And in the bag. Here's a cheesecloth. They were saying you use this as a texture to put on projects. And what I'm going to end up doing with this is kind of a, cheesecloth. It's really shrink my little holes and stuff, but I like it in white because you can spray paint it with any sprayers or alcohol inks and make it whatever color you want. But I'm going to use this as a background for some texture instead of using like texture paste or mousse or something like that. So that's what I got this for, because that's what I'm going to try. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Here's these little breads. Aren't these cute? The little Mr. and Miss Santa. And let's open them up. These are from the Islet and Breads Company. But it's a little Santa, a little Missy, his wife. But there they are. Aren't they cute? Let me angle that so you don't get a bunch of glare from the light. So you get the breads. I'm going to put that on some Christmas cards. And then I like these because I'm going to be doing some wall art. And these are a muffin pan and a spoon. Oh, bear with me, sorry. I didn't move that long enough here for you. I'll move it around for the glare. Okay, this one, I thought this was pretty. You'll be able to see that easy. But let me show you. And it is a gold and silver clock. I'm going to do that also for some wall art with some frames. I'm going to get some glass frames. I'm probably going to paint them or stain them, depending on what I feel like doing. Then I'm going to put this on there and then remove the glass so the glass won't be in it. And then here's some little, these are called Buttons Galore. And let's see, this one doesn't have a name. They're called Sparklets. Embellishments. But I like them because they're little dots, and I'm going to use them as little accent paints on cards. So I got a couple of those. And these were only $3.25 for the whole bag. And you get, let's see, does it say how many you get in the bag? It doesn't say. It doesn't say how many you get in the bag, but you get a lot. And I went ahead and got 2 of the clear. I've got 2. This one's got like a little musical note. Gold and silver dots with all different kinds of embellishments on there. You see that? 2 of those. Got 2 of these. They're kind of a bluey color. And the dots, and there's also some more of these clear dots to go with these dots. But I'm going to be using these probably for shaker cards. This is where I'm more than likely thinking this is going to be for my shaker cards. These will probably just be as accent pieces on cards. Just to have some little bubbles here and there. And these are a little bit smaller. They're all different sizes. And there's some blue, white, there's some snowflakes in here. This one's called Snow Crystals. This one's called Salt Water. This one is called Angel Song. This one is called Ice. And Snow Crystals. Okay, so I'm going to hang got 2 of everything. just because I like to make a bunch of shaker cards. So I'm going to be using these for shaker cards, and sometimes I'm going to be using them as accent pieces on, as embellishments on cards. So double duty here. And here is a Recollections. Let's see if it has a name. Bear with me. I did finally get my cataract surgery on both my eyes. And I'm having to wear readers, but I can see far away. I don't have to wear no glasses at all, but I do have to wear readers to read close up. Okay, there's no name. I don't see a name on here nowhere. Okay, nope, no name. But there's the information if you want to download it and order your own. And then that's some samples of the stuff on the cards, but it's not this card. Because this one, I liked it because of the red truck and the presents. And here's a tree, a Christmas tree, I guess pine tree. And then here's a scenery scene. I'm going to do this as a slider card. So the truck's going down the road. And that's what my intentions are with this. But I like it because you get the stamps and the dies, which is really going to be nice. And this one is from Fiskars, and it's called Winter Wonderland. You get 18 clear stamps that says Burr, Snow Day, Winter Mitten, Snow, so a bunch of winter messages, words, peace, love, and joy, let it snow, and it's just all kinds of winter themes. So with winter coming, I'm getting myself ready for the winter. So those are fun. Gonna like this one. This is a stencil, and it's from Nellie's Art, and it was only $4.50. And it's called Nellie's Choice. It's an A6 stencil called the Wolf. And then here is a sample of all the other stencils that they offer. And there's the wolf, and then there's the information if you want to get that for yourself and order it. But I do have a sample of this one, but it goes, and there it is. This is a stepper card. See that? And I went ahead and stenciled it on here, and then I sprayed it with some mica spray to make it a little bit shiny, just in the little moon area. I die cut some dye that I had with my Cricut machine to make it look like a little grass. So here's a little wolf. But here's the actual stencil. See that? So I will tell you, if you're going to do something besides the size of this, like I did here, be careful of this. I didn't realize this when I was first doing it because I inked this first. And then I noticed, I was like, uh-oh, I'm off. I didn't realize I was off, so I just offset it, but I wanted to offset it with a different color, but the same theme, just so we know that it's a different part of the picture. And then I just die cut, this is from another die, and there's some trees to, like, you know, just see that, you know, this is a wolf in the woods, and it's howling at the moon and stuff. But there's that sample of that card. Okay, remember in my last video, I'll put a link on this one. Remember I thought I had ordered this already? Sure enough, I did. I already had one. This is the one that I already had. I haven't used it yet. So this one's going to go into the freebie pile for my next drawing once I hit my 500 subscribers. This one is a bunch of snowflakes of dies, and I wanted it to be fun, so I did it out of vellum. So there's one of the dies, and this is just a vellum paper, and I just ran it through the die machine. But what I like about with vellum is you can color it any color. And then here is the positive and the negatives, because I'm gonna actually ink with the negative here, and then I'm gonna leave the positive the color that it is, and put it on the same card and do something with it. But I wanted to show you that sample there on those. So that's my intentions. I already know what I'm going to do, but I just haven't done it yet. And then here is the little bows. You get to make 3 different little bows. And here are the samples of the 3 little bows. But aren't those cute? Get all 3 of those with that whole set of dies. I'll move these babies over here out of the way. I don't want them to get squished. I will tell you, this was a little doozy because look how tiny this thing is. I mean, look at it. Look how tiny it is. That was hard to make. It wasn't hard to make. It was easy to make. Just folding it because it's so small. Even I had my little tweezers. And it was like, yikers. This one is, oh, you know what? Oh, those are from a no-name brand, so I don't know who makes those. This is Craft Dice by Sue Wilson. She doesn't have a name on it. It's called CED 3047. Oh, I'm sorry. It is the name here. It's 2016 Christmas Angel. And there's the information for those. And then there's the manufacturer. And here is the other stuff if you want to get on their website and order from them. And then there's the die. And I have my little sample here of that. And here's a set of postcards that I have. I got these also from Jen on her sale a couple weeks ago. And you get a sheet of postcards. I think there's 20 of them. And so these are the postcard side. They come with the envelopes. I just created my own card. But I knew I wanted to do something on this because I'm needing to do some sympathy cards because I don't have any more in my stash. So I went ahead and cut her out of vellum. Then I glued her on there. Yeah, you can see the little glue pieces, but I'm okay with that. And then I used my Spectrum Noir sparkle pens to put color over her, and I did use my Spectrum Noir gray. It's called a gray. It was a smoky gray color, and so I did the color gray first, and then I accented it with the shimmer, the sparkle pens to give her a little shimmer. But I think that was pretty because there's the clouds, and here she is, an angel, and she's praying. And then that's what she looks like right there. See, she's praying. And I used this Stampin' Friends clear stamps. This is called Sincere Sentiments that I've already had in my stash for quite a while. And I used this stamp right here, these 2 stamps right here. And it says, I know it's been very difficult for you. I know that you're in our, and I know it's been very difficult for you, but ... And then know that you are in our prayers. So here's the front of the message. And then there's the inside of the message. And just as that gray that I inked the angel with, the whole thing. But because it's vellum, it's noticeable, but not overly noticeable. And I wanted it to be kind of clear, you know, on purpose. I did not want this to happen with the glue, but you know what it did? So the next time I do this, I'm not going to do it out of vellum. I'm just going to do it out of cardstock. And then I'm going to color the cardstock. But, you know, you live and learn. See what works, see what doesn't work. And the next one here is an embossing folder, and there's no name. It was only $3, but I liked it because of the little wreath and it's checkered. And I went ahead and did a sample. I'm going to show you 2 of them. Here is with the raised edge on top. And here is with the raised edge on the bottom. It's kind of really hard to tell. And then what I did is I got my brayer and I just inked it. I did mess up right here. That was my fault. But typically you would not have that there and stuff. So I may just put a little circle here. But this is just going to be my sample, so I'll know. I'm going to keep these in here with this one. So that way I'll know what it's going to look like, on what side to brayer ink on and what not to. Because all I did was get my brayer and I got my ink on it, and then I inked it on here, and then I put it in my embossing machine. And then here is the message. It says, it's the most wonderful time of the year. But isn't that a beautiful little font? I love that little font. And then this is another embossing folder, but this was only $3. And here is a sample of that. And I went ahead and the same thing. I just want to use the same ink that I had braided originally. I used the same ink again, the leftover ink that was already on the brayer, and I just rolled it out. Of course, I was a little messy here. That was me because I'm gonna be honest with you. I was kind of in a rush. I was trying to hurry up this up because it's been over a week since I had some videos. I just hadn't been feeling good. And then here's the negative end. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I was embossing this because I felt the raised edges, and I forgot because this is lettering, it's backwards, so don't do that. If you wanted to do this one, make sure you do it on this side, the deboss side, the part that's kind of flat. The raised edge is the embossed side. So this is the embossed side, the raised edge. The kind of level flat one is the deboss size. And that's what you want here, so you can actually read what the message says. So I did that as on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose. The second one I did just so you could see that. And then I got this punch, and it's only $5, and it does these two little designs, which here they are. But you want to stamp this on the actual card itself, so you can do a card front or a card, because it doesn't come out as a separate piece. And here's all the little pieces on the snowflakes, but that's what they look like. So here's your little dots, and here's your little snowflake. But that was kind of neat. Well, not exactly pleased. It's not exactly what I really wanted, but that, you know, I got it, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue to use it. And then this is, I'm pretty sure this is Fiskars. Yeah, this is Fiskars. It's a Fiskars brayer, and it's holly and the berries, all different kind. And I went ahead and did a sample here. Here is a sample, and I did it just in all in red. And then here's a sample. I did it in black over the white, and then I used my Spectrum Noir markers, and I colored the berries red and the holly green. Oh, and here's a sample of the, let me get this out of the way. Here's a sample of the little angel. Get this back, and then I did this on shiny shimmer paper. I hope you can see that and stuff. So that'll be my sample that I keep in this envelope, so I'll know exactly what she looks like. But that's the end of my video. I thank you so very much for watching. We catch you the next time. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and share. We take care now. Have a good one. Bye bye.